A Ninth Ward cab driver and his wife lost everything after Hurricane Katrina, and like so many other families, didn't have the resources to rebuild. Then about a year ago, a random passenger climbed into the back of Henry Adams' cab and changed everything. Nancy Parker reports on what turned out to be the cabbie's tip of a lifetime. The builders say the home will be officially ready for move-in on August 29th, the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Some of Louisiana's farmers are not happy with hurricane help they're getting from the state. Louisiana has $44.5 million for grants and loans to help farmers and ranchers recover from last year's storms. But farmers say that's not enough considering the damage and the high price of diesel and fertilizer. Agriculture Commissioner Mike Strain says Gustav and Ike destroyed a significant amount of the state's cotton, sweet potato, and sugarcane crops. We return now to our breaking news in Kenner. Investigators are on the scene of a fatal train accident at the intersection of Kenner Avenue and Taylor Street. Sandra Gonzalez is there live. Sandra, what can you tell us? All right, thank you, Sandra. Sandra Gonzalez live in Kenner. There are a couple of crime cameras in Gretna police are hoping will help them solve an overnight murder. It happened around 2:30 this morning in the 200 block of Monroe, and cops are concerned street justice may prevail in this case. As we get closer to hurricane season, insurance premiums are rising. They're up 3% nationwide, according to the Insurance Information Institute. Some insurers, like Allstate and State Farm, raised rates to offset last year's costs from Gustav and Ike. In all, insurers doled out $26 billion in claims. The companies also say they're getting hit hard by the nationwide economic crisis. A 5-mile stretch of I-55 is shut down tonight in both directions. Around noon, an 18-wheeler carrying CO2 crashed and rolled over. State troopers shut down the interstate from Kentwood south to the Tangipahoa exit. The CO2 is being transferred to another truck, and that has to be done carefully because CO2 can draw oxygen out of the air. There were no other vehicles involved in the crash. The driver of the truck is okay. I-55, we're told, should be open around 10 o'clock tonight. The U.S. Defense Secretary issued a strong warning to a defiant North Korea. Secretary Robert Gates says the U.S. will consider it a threat if North Korea transfers nukes to other countries or terrorist groups. South Korea thinks the North might be moving a long-range missile to a launch site. North Korea already detonated 2 test nukes, plus it launched a rocket that might be able to reach Japan and possibly the United States.
We will not us.
Today, Gates met with leaders from South Korea and Japan. He's trying to encourage them to consider tougher sanctions on North Korea. My favorite, hot and wet.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for the news, Kim.
You're welcome.
When a storm threatens, we here at Fox 8 kick into high gear to get you the most up-to-date information. As Gustav made its way into the Gulf last year, a documentary crew captured what will be the focus of a special report tomorrow night. Take a look at it. Oh, bless low humidity. I love it.
Good hair days.
Yes, there you go.
In May.
Thanks, Nicandra. New Orleans' #1 quarterback brought some hot musical acts to town tonight for a good cause.
She changed her mind somewhere near Dallas.
Artists like Junior Brown, Chubby Checker, and Little Richard took to the stage at the New Orleans Arena tonight. The concert raised money for the Breeze Dream Foundation. Dubbed the Domino Effect, tonight's event also paid tribute to Fats Domino.